You said you're done waiting. But are you done hiding? Because the version of you that's coming doesn't knock politely. It breaks the door down with fire in its chest and purpose in its teeth. You've lived quiet long enough, played humble while your destiny starved, dressed your greatness in silence, and called it patience. But patience without progress is a cage. This is not a season of waiting. It's a season of waging war. On excuses, on weakness, on every version of you that sold out for comfort. You don't need more time. You need more truth. And the truth is, you've been choosing ease over elevation, distraction over direction, comfort over calling. But that ends now. Because now, you choose war. Not with others. With your limits, you will outtrain them, outthink them, outlive them. Because you've decided that greatness is not an option anymore. It's the baseline. You no longer crave motivation. You crave movement. Not when it feels right, but when it feels like hell. Because that's where warriors are born. In the furnace, not in the flowers. You are not here to survive. You are here to sprint through your storms, with thunder in your heart, and no permission slips in your hand. Every day the world will try to convince you to play small, to doubt yourself, to sit quietly in corners, built for people without vision. But not you. You don't fit in boxes. You build kingdoms. You don't follow paths. You carve them. You don't ask, can I? You say, watch me. Your time is no longer up for auction. Your attention is no longer available for rent. Your dreams? Not dreams anymore. They are blueprints. And you are the architect, the worker, the storm, the rising. You don't post for applause. You move in silence, so loud that the universe pauses. You say you're tired of this life. But are you tired of your patterns? Because the life you're living right now isn't built by fate. It's built by what you allow. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you settle for. And every time you tolerate just a little less, you teach the world how to treat you. Look around. How much of what surrounds you did you consciously build? And how much did you quietly accept? You don't attract greatness with wishful thinking. You attract it by becoming allergic to mediocrity. By saying, I'd rather be exhausted from growth than comfortable in stagnation. You've begged life to change. But life doesn't respond to begging. It responds to standards. And your standards? They've been too forgiving, too soft, too unnegotiable. You keep waiting for motivation. You think someday some magical push will arrive. But what if that push was you? You are the alarm clock for your own potential, the matchstick for your own fire. No more waiting. No more wondering. Now is the time for war. Not a war with others. A war with comfort. With delay. With the tiny lies you whisper to yourself. Right before quitting. This is the moment where you stop being a fan of your future and become its builder. You start showing up like someone who's already paid the price for the life they want. You don't rise by chance. You rise by war. A daily war. Against that voice that says, not today, maybe later. You've said, tomorrow long enough. But tomorrow isn't coming. Because tomorrow is just a slogan for fear. You want to evolve? Then raise the floor. Not just the ceiling. Set a minimum level of self-respect so high that even your worst day looks disciplined. Every action is a vote. And you've been voting for comfort too long. Now it's time to elect a new version of you. One that doesn't flinch. One that doesn't scroll when it hurts. One that doesn't quit when it's dark. You say you want peace. Then burn the bridge to your excuses. You say you want power. Then stop renting your time to things that kill it. You weren't born to manage average. You were born to lead your life. Like a force the world has never seen. Your pain? Make it fuel. Your past? Make it armor. Your doubt? Let it scream, then walk past it anyway. Because warriors aren't fearless. They're just trained. And now it's your turn to train your mind. Like your life depends on it, because it does. You don't need more inspiration. You need more self-respect. The kind that says, I don't care if no one claps. I'll still rise. This is the season of becoming. Of burning soft habits in a hard fire. Of finally seeing that the greatest threat to your destiny isn't failure. It's hesitation. So walk forward. With blood in your soul. And thunder in your spine. Not like someone who's trying. But like someone who's already chosen. Because once you choose yourself, completely, relentlessly, everything else aligns. Not perfectly, but powerfully. Not instantly, but inevitably. You stopped asking for signs. You became one.